Hello and welcome back to Eastlake Virtual Training. Today we're going to go over stances, tachi or dachi. The fundamentals of all of your kihon or your basics and your kata or your forms will all revolve around stances. Whether you're in a musubi dachi or a V-shaped stance, heiko dachi, shoulder width stance. So we're going to go into some of the details and when they're used and why they're used. If you're enjoying the content, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let us know which stances you think are the most difficult. Heisoku dachi, musubi dachi, heiko dachi, sanshin dachi, soto hachiji dachi, hanzenkutsu dachi, zenkutsu dachi, moto dachi, shikou dachi, neko ashi dachi, kosa dachi, heisoku dachi, musubi dachi, heiko dachi, sanshin dachi, soto hachiji dachi, hanzenkutsu dachi, zenkutsu dachi, moto dachi, shikou dachi, neko ashi dachi, kosa dachi. Heisoku dachi is a transitional stance. In kumite, you notice when people are in a fighting stance and they move forward, so they throw a kizamizuki, and they'll come in to a heisoku dachi for either a kick or a follow-up technique. And that's the purpose of a heisoku dachi. Musubi dachi is known as a ready stance. You stand in attention with a musubi dachi, which is usually accompanied with a kyotsuke. Heiko dachi is a natural standing stance, shizen type. You are in your most comfortable position in a heiko dachi. Sanshin dachi is used for close quarter combat. Soto hachiji dachi is a setup stance. You have your toes pointed out so that you can either sweep your opponent's legs or you can stomp on their foot. A hanzenkutsu dachi is generally used for attacks when you're in a smaller spaced area. Hanzenkutsu dachi can also be a setup for some kicks. You want to have a smaller stance so that you have a quicker reaction when you're setting up your kicks. Zenkutsu dachi is a stronger stance, which are usually reserved for either bigger exploding techniques, attacks, or more grounded defensive techniques, blocks. Moto dachi is a walking stance. It is a much smaller and more narrow stance than any of the other offensive or defensive movements. Shikou dachi is going to be used for a much stronger stance. It's a wider stance, so you have a bigger base. Neko ashi dachi is for receiving techniques and then releasing a maegeri. So you're already in the position when you bend your knees, your front toes is generally pointed up, so it's in a much easier transitional stage to set up for a maegeri. Kosa dachi is a landing stance. When you come from a big movement moving forward, you're in a kosa dachi in order to brace for your impact. And that's why there's a bent front and back knee, and you reinforce your legs with each other. So those are the majority of the stances that we use in our karate. Make sure to pay special attention to some of those small stances that may look familiar, but are in fact a little bit different. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.